So we should have our supplies ready. So I have my tool for making a circle. I have my paint supplies. Something else you want to think about is you're going to need to remember that color wheel that we did last time and what colors go on it. So primaries and secondaries. So what I'm going to do to start is I'm going to pick a place for my circle. Your circle is going to end up looking like your sun in your finished painting. So we want to put it kind of up high, but not too high, not touching the top of the paper there. So I'm going to set it right here. Then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get my brush ready. So looking at our paintbrush, I'm going to remind you guys, you always want to tap it out just to make sure there's no old paint left in it. Hold it over the bucket, squeeze it out. I wouldn't drink that water, but the water that I saw dripping out of there looked pretty clear, so I would say it's clean. And I'm going to get my first color. So I'm going to start with red. So we're all going to use that red color first, that primary color. I'm going to hold down my circle in case my paintbrush bumps it, and I'm going to start painting starting from the top, and I'm going to do brush strokes that go all the way from the side, all the way across to the other side. So, So I'm going to wet my brush a little bit because my paintbrush looks a little scratchy there, which means it's thirsty. My throat is scratchy, I'm thirsty. All right, so I don't want to go down too far, so I'm not quite at the circle yet. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to change colors. I'm going to add a new one. So looking at my color wheel, I want to go in order starting with red, so I would create orange and then I would use yellow. So I'm going to clean out my brush, squeeze out that extra water, and then I'm going to load it with my next color, which would be yellow. And I always want to take from the side edge. Okay, so I'm taking from that side edge of the yellow there, loading my brush. I'm going to hold my circle down just in case it wants to move, and I'm going to start painting right there where the edge of the red stopped. And what you'll notice is your red and your yellow mix, and you should have that secondary color, which you guys probably predicted, which is orange. But I'm not letting the circle move. I got to be real careful about that. Even when I let go, I don't want to bump it. So now I'm going to clean out my brush because I've got orange in my brush now, and I don't want to put it into the yellow paint. Squeezing it out, I'm going to load it with yellow, taking it from the side edge just in case I left some of that red behind before. And then I'm going to paint, but I'm holding down that circle, so I'm going to let the yellow touch the orange, and I'm going to spread it out coming from the side. I'm going to spread it out this way. And we're working to our next color, or next series of colors. So I wet my brush a little bit more to keep going. Looks like it could use a little more yellow. And I'm going to keep going. All right, so we're going to get to this point, and then we're going to add more colors.